Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you all doing today? As you can see, we are leaving off exactly where we left off last time. Where we're experimenting to see exactly which dinosaurs will fight each other and what that means. It's unfortunate that velociraptors and large carnivores will not fight, but they will front on each other and get either or to panic. It seems, from what I've gathered, that it's just a numbers game. So if a dinosaur has 98 attack and it goes up and like 50 defense, and it goes up against somebody that has 100 attack and 40 defense, the 100 attack person may very well win. But we still need to do more experimentation just to see. But it does seem like it's just a numbers game. It could be on my end. It's not. Never mind. The lag is on your end, Jazz. The Allosaurus and the Baronox are fighting. The Allosaurus actually damaged the Baronox, but the Allosaurus is going to die here. It has a 107 and 33 base versus a 153 50 to 4. So what that tells me right there is, what I can gather about the attack and defense is, it's doing 153 damage and defending against 54 damage. And because the Allosaurus is doing 107, it's actually doing more damage than the defense takes, and it's only defending against 33 of the attack that this dinosaur has. So I do not know exactly how that'll work out. Now, here's a question I have. Could we get a, where are they? Bronchiosaurus, giant herbivore? I don't think so. Because they're giant herbivores, I doubt that they're actually going to engage in a fight with the other. But like, for example, let's take a look at the Ankylosaurus, right? Or Ankylosaurus. It has 4 genes for defense. Even if we maxed out defense, right? 18 across the board for defense, and that's all we focused on. I don't know if that would actually make a difference in fights. Like this has 114 defense and 61 attack. So what would it do against this? Well, let's drop one in here and see, honestly. The Baronox is gonna heal over time. The Velociraptor's doing nothing. It'll actually disengage. So it seems like for carnivores, at least, it's a numbers game. If a carnivore has a higher attack than another one, that carnivore will probably win against the lower attack carnivore. At least for the most part, that's how it seems. I am not 100% sure though. Also, I'm learning that the design of this fight park is not exactly 100% what it could be, because we can literally just make these enclosures as small as we possibly wanted with a minimal amount of food, water, and all that jazz, because of the fact that we could actually change the settings for like disable social requirements, disable population, and all that. I'm only doing this for temporary purposes because I want to keep these in, like, I want to keep these as the enclosures, knock out the dinosaurs, pick them up, and put them into the fight ring. Otherwise, it defeats the purpose of having a fight ring. But they do have attack and stuff like that, but I don't know if they'll actually attack. So I mean, we can drop in a couple. Just drop in an Apatosaurus, drop in a Brachiosaurus, drop in a T-Rex, drop in a Gigantosaurus, I guess. Let's modify this one. Just focus entirely on attack and see if our experiment is right, because that is the same exact T-Rex that is Berserk. So let's just focus entirely on attack with this one. 15. Whatever gives the most attack is what we're gonna focus on. 14. Alright, so the Gigantosaurus and the Tyrannosaurus will hopefully not kill each other, and they'll focus more on the Apatosaurus and the Bronchiosaurus, but I do not know. Oh. It's been a while since I had, like, chocolate chip cookies. Actually making me want a snack right now, damn it. So are you two going on each other again? Or fronting on each other? No, you're not. Okay, I think you guys are just gonna leave each other alone for the time being. Oh, waiting for that to happen. You know what? We're just gonna mess around a little bit and make another monorail station, or make a monorail station, I should say. Are you really not gonna be able to... Yeah, they were gifted a sub by an awesome individual. We're just gonna do this for temporary purposes for the time being, because I just... Oh crap. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. What a gross metro, in all honesty. What an absolutely disgusting metro. Or monorail, I should say. Do I care? No, I don't. But I literally just did that to potentially cover all the dinos. All of the dinos. And that, if I'm not mistaken, would get rid of the travel need. What's up with the power? Oh, that's why. Because you have no power. And that should be that fixed. And then that will... Yep. Now there should be no demand for the transport because of that right there. Perfect. What a weird, snaky trail we made. Well, we technically are. We technically are. When we release this Tyrannosaurus Rex, because this is the same exact designation that Berserker has. Also, okay, never mind. This Baranox is the named Baranox. You're louder than the Gigantosaurus. Probably good focus on speed. We're gonna... Fine. You want this Bronc? Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. 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 We're gonna knock out the Velociraptor and this, and we're gonna drop that over into the T-Rex. And the T-Rex is gonna completely demolish it. Watch Berserker dies to that thing. Oh crap, I'm getting tired. A little early for that. What a boring park. Like, the only time you get to see them is on the monorail system. I mean, hold on. Hold on. I gotta check something out really quickly. Sandbox settings. Where is it? Park, not infrastructure, cache. Jesus. What? What? %25 dinosaur visibility. That's it. Right? 60% satisfaction on food. Well, looks like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. No shopping satisfaction at all. No fun. Restrooms are good. Like, what do you mean that you're giving me 2.5 million? Oh, a sub icon? That's a thing? Oh, God. Well, let me write that down on my little list. Things that I need to work on for the stream. Emotes. Emotes, aka fog. Greetings and good day emote. Which is basically the hello goodbye emote. Those are the two that I have on mind right now. Sub icon. And other stuff in the future. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something. Like each one. I don't know if the icons are based on how many months somebody's been subscribed for or what tier they're subscribed at. I do not know. But because of the fact that I kind of have names for everybody planned out, like tier 1s are knights, tier 2 are, I think I'm going to lean towards like golems or something like that. I don't know what tier 2 is exactly yet, but I know tier 3 is going to be something along the lines of dragons. Like, the idea behind it is like the defenders of the kingdom. We have knights at tier 1, which will be the most common. We'll have something tier 2, I don't know exactly yet, like golems, something like that, like sentinels, something. Don't know. And then dragons for tier 3. That's the generalized idea I have in my mind for it, though. I'm gonna turn this back off, but the fact that we're literally... It's going down now? It's going down now. But that's ridiculous. There are no tier 5s. There are only tier 1, 2, and 3. Tier 1s are $5, tier 2 are... What are tier 2s? $10 or $15? Hold on, I don't even know. I know tier 3 are $25 a month. Yeah, tier 1s are $5, tier 2 are 10, and tier 3 are $25. Well, that's why, no matter what, if they added 2 more tiers, it would still be, the final tier would still be dragons, because dragons are completely badasses, first of all. And second of all, like, it's kind of thematically, like, in my mind, that kind of thematically fits for, like, a defender of the kingdom, you know? But Honor Guard kind of fits with the theme of knights in my mind as well. You know? Like, knights for the general, like, the frontline infantry, the general troops kind of idea.
Asset has been collected.
I still don't know, like, we could do something like Honor Guard for tier 2, but I want a proper, like, quote-unquote name or title for tier 2 individuals in the future and all that. I know emote ideas I have something for like along the lines of, since we have the kingdom theme going on, and it's more of like the kingdom's more of like a graveyard-esque kingdom due to the fact that like king tombstone, something like that. Oh yeah, we're losing money. No, we're not. We're gaining money at 2.5 million per minute. Like, it's coming up on a stupid amount of money. I'm gonna turn those settings back off. That was just to see how much we're making, and I'm not even doing anything for the park. Like, honestly, I am not at all focused on the park at all. It is going... The Baranox is actually in there with you. It dropped in there with you. It's gonna get absolutely demolished, like I said, because of the way the attacks work. That knocked down half the health from that first attack, right? 20% of the health. So, 176. Ooh, 2 hits. 2 hits. Oh, that's interesting. 153, 54. You will still win that fight, because if he attacks twice now, that's still not gonna work. This is actually a kind of interesting fight. Yeah. So, if you didn't have aggressive DNA, would that actually matter? Wait, oh, that actually tricked me for a moment. That was okay. Okay. You didn't even go into the red. All right. Now, it does... If they can fight, they will fight immediately. That's what the settings are set for. This is basically a duplicate of your Tyrannosaurus facing this Gigantosaurus. Your Tyrannosaurus has 176, 100 versus 218, 46. So this will tell me whether or not it matters. I don't think it does. Even if this Tyrannosaurus attacks the Giganosaurus again, the Giganosaurus will attack a third time and win. Whoever attacked... Oh, technically, the Tyrannosaurus won that fight. That makes me happy. That makes me so happy. 176, 100. That's 276 versus 250, 270. No. Yeah. Shit. 274. 274 versus... Okay. I like that. That makes me happy. So that tells me overall rating matters. Because I was almost sure the T-Rex was gonna lose. But the T-Rex technically, in our rules, how the fights go, if it's not a death match, if it's not a direct death match like that fight wasn't, we do it based on rounds, right? So round 1 goes to the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And now we basically wait, and then we would wait for round 2, and if we need to, it's best of 3, we think? Best of 3 for the DDM. It doesn't look like they can or will fight the long necks, but we'll delay and wait just to see what happens. I love how this park has like minimal visibility on dinosaurs, right? Like legit, no fun, no shopping, food and drink barely met, right? Those needs are barely met. And it's making $2.5 million just because of the amount of dinosaurs that are here. No other reason, right? And even if we get, like, even if we put the staff all the way up, right? Wow, that's actually kind of phenomenal. Holy shit. Wait a second. Restaurant 1, the bar. The restroom here. I'm actually kind of doing an experiment now to see something. Alright, round 2 has begun. We're gonna have to do daytime fights because nighttime it's too dark. We can barely see anything. The Giganosaurus lost to the T-Rex. The defense was way too low. That makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. Because that tells me 2 things, right? It tells me attack and defense does matter, and it tells me that genetics also kind of matter. Because the T-Rex... Hold on. Are you ready for this? Where is it? Where's the T-Rex? We need to... Because of the fact that the T-Rex seems to have intuitive learning, intensive repair, all that, right? They have all that. That tells me that this T-Rex learned how to fight the Giganosaurus because it fought it once before, and now its health is not much lower than it was beforehand, right? So that means the genetic... Well, I could be wrong, but it tells me that the genetics actually matter. That's phenomenal. That makes me so happy. Also, it's a little unfortunate the day-night cycle isn't exactly how I wanted it to be, so we're actually going to change it to where it stays on, day only. So that way we can see the fights constantly. Yeah, the Giganosaurus we made was... tooth hardness, aggressive instincts, tooth hardness, nothing, tooth hardness, and reaction speed. That's it. So what if we gave it can we give it less defense? Or does it focus entirely on attack? Can we give it less defense? Not really. Why? Oh yeah, it's gonna die. Versus the Ankylosaurus that's modified, or unmodified, I think it's dead. As soon as it gets to 1% health, it's waiting for the death animation to happen. It was too low in health. So that's the one thing. If they can fight, they will fight. Means that that kind of stuff will happen. I mean, that tells me a lot too. That tells me a lot, actually. So genetics do matter in this case. Good to know. Good to know. Bronchiosauruses are not fighting. It looks like.
Task received. Acknowledged.
So like the long necks, the gigantic herbivores are not going to participate in the combat. Unfortunately.
Collecting asset.
At least as far as I can tell. We could do some more experimentation, but for the time being, we're satisfied with what we got so far. We have... Well, we're starting to get some genetically modified dinos out. We only have a T-Rex, 2 Velociraptors, a... Baranox. And all the genetically modified creatures are going to have names, right? So T and V are the 2 Velociraptors. We also, like, before we get really big into the fights, I want to try and rename everything. So, like,
Transit has commenced.
the fish feeder's gonna be like, it's kind of silly to do this, but I want to give everything a name because of how often we're gonna be at this park. We're gonna be at this place at least once a month, at the least. Twice a month, if I'm feeling really good. Because I want to try and have dinosaur fights happen every other week, if not every month. Right? We also need to genetically modify like, one dinosaur and have a fight occur. We might go through dinosaurs fast, or if we have them do it like that, if we don't have a all-out death match, then we'll go from there. If you lose your dinosaur, have an idea for a different name. Because if Berserkers ever perishes, then we need a different name. But we'll have to do something like... in honor of them. Let's get rid of, I know exactly what to do. Oh, I know exactly what to do. In order to, like, any dinosaurs that perish, that have, like, high kill counts or something like that.
Asset collection
We
request received.
make something. Like, we make a very small pen. Specifically to hold a dinosaur. Like, we put the trophy area over here, or something like that. Because if we do, we could go to set like I have the settings adjusted on the sandbox. No, I almost said okay. That would have sucked. No escapes, disabled social requirements for we can re-enable those. Normal, populations normal, habitat disabled. That means we could make any sized pen for the dinosaurs, and they'll be satisfied, right? The pens that I've made satisfied them regardless of what they wanted. So we could go back and readjust. But I'm okay with this for like the carnivores, and this for the herbivores. And we have like a little section over here, right?
Transporting asset.
We have a little section over here for the MVPs. Crap. 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 Greetings and good day, Grant Kirkland. How are you today? Yeah, we're making dinos. You want a genetically modified dinosaur? What type do you want? What do you want to name it? The dino matches? Yeah, we've had a couple. We're doing experimentation right now, right? And this is the MVP box. Or this will be the MVP box. So, any dinosaurs that end up going into retirement will end up here. We will momentarily. Let me just finish this little generalized area we got going on here. I highly doubt we'll ever have this many MVPs. Or MVDs, most valuable dinosaurs. And I'm almost like, I kind of want to have them start their stats raw, like at 0. Without, like, because we've been testing, right? We've been testing this dinosaur, so it's got 176 attack, 100 defense. But the problem is it's got 2 dinosaur kills. Well, what type of dinosaur do you want? Bear in mind, there are some limitations we can do on the fights, right? Like, there's actually a tier that fighters can do. A Velociraptor can potentially fight a Ceratosaurus. We're still doing an experimentation phase, actually. So, let's keep experimenting really quickly. We're gonna make this Velociraptor a little bit different. Make it alpine, sure, why not? We'll... Intuitive learning, sure. Attack, we'll give it reaction speed. This attack, we'll give it harder teeth. This one, we'll give it... more reaction speed, so it has a lot lower defense. And we'll make it aggressive. Alright? Well, we don't know what the meanest, biggest, scariest dinosaur is yet. So we'll just slap this out, right? And then... Ceratosaurus, 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 Ceratosaurus. $137. 137, 137, 137. Let's modify the genome a little bit on the Ceratosaurus. Alright, so we're gonna do some more experimentation. Like I said, we're gonna have the Velociraptor and go from there. Always gonna be chrysalids. Well, no, not necessarily. Basically, it's like individuals only get like maybe one, maybe two dinosaurs, right? And since we're in the experimentation phase, B and T. Does T have any kills? No, they don't. Yeah, whatever. We'll keep it as is. We'll have to mark down who wins what. Like, and so on and so forth. I don't know what's going to constitute a most valuable dinosaur box, but we'll figure that out later. I kind of want to move the Gigantosaurus, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest. This enclosure would normally not be able to satisfy a Gigantosaurus, right? The main reason it would not be able to satisfy a Gigantosaurus is because the enclosure's not big enough, it's won't have enough food, so on and so forth. However, with what we got going on, we can put the Gigantosaurus wherever the hell we want and be okay with that because we have satisfaction turned all the way up. So, we can knock out the Gigantosaurus and slap it over where I just made. We really don't need the gates, but I like putting gates there for posterity's sake, you know? Is there not a gate on those? A gate there. There's a gate there. There's a gate here. But yeah, I understand where you're coming from a little bit, so we'll knock you out, and then we'll just delete everything else. This is the proof. This is the proof that we, oh, wrong thing. Don't need anything for him to make him happy anymore. And still happy. Still in the comfort zone. You want a raptor? Okay. Okay, we can do that. I mean, we can give you the one we literally just designed, this Velociraptor we just designed, unless you want to specifically designate what it has, alright? Because you can designate the Velociraptor to have a specific color: alpine, tundra, arid, and vivid. We already have a vivid and a tundra type. We just made an alpine type. Resilience, you have a lot of genes to go through. Attack, you have 3 and 1 lifespan. We'll get on that momentarily. I want to make sure that I release both of these really fast. Has to be fast. Well, I mean, we can't really do anything for speed. Because the speed they have is the speed they have. But we can do stuff for attack, defense, and stuff like that if you want to. I might have to temporarily turn off social need. Just to make this work. Where's social? Disable that for temporary purposes. So this is to see if this will actually fight a Ceratosaurus. I don't think it will. Glass cannon. Okay. Mind you, I want you to keep something in mind. We just learned this, Grant, so we can make it glass cannon. But the genetic modifications we make to a dinosaur actually matter, because we made a glass cannon Gigantosaurus face off against a clone of Berserker, and Berserker killed the Gigantosaurus. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna fight. So it doesn't seem like the large carnivores and the small carnivores will fight most of the time. Meh, you don't care. I mean, I'm just saying, we'll do whatever you want because it's what you want and what the name is. Arid pattern, I suppose. So you said glass cannon, so let's focus on stuff that does attack. Well, that instincts does that for attack. Tooth hardness. We'll do attack there. Another tooth hardness. What can we do for this? 15 attack there. Yeah, 15 attack there, and another tooth hardness. So you have 150 attack and 16 defense. Satisfaction level with that Velociraptor? Yes or no? Because that is the most attack we can actually get a Velociraptor to have. Okay. So we'll name that one, and we will actually have 3 named Velociraptors. Mind you, I believe we'll only be able to face that Velociraptor up against Dilophosaurus, Deinonychus, or other herbivores. Like, we probably could send it up against Triceratops or something like that, but it might end up getting demolished by a Triceratops. We'll have to see, though. They're not going to, Jazz. They're not going to fight. We've already been over what exactly happens. The Velociraptor may front on the Tyrannosaurus Rex, but they're not going to fight like that. It's not like in the movies where if you have, like, if I put the T-Rex in with these Velociraptors, all these Velociraptors aren't going to go up against the T-Rex like that, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that's right, I knocked you out. I forgot about that. I'm like, why are you unconscious? Because I knocked you out so I could move you away from there and throw you over here into this pen that's way too small, but it doesn't matter right now because we're in, custom mode. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. So we're gonna have 30 dinosaur VIP booths. If we ever fill these up, I would be very surprised. Because the VIP booth, or the VID, very, very important dinosaur booths, are specifically for dinosaurs that have gone above and beyond and have won the most fights they can win. And the best part about it is, we're probably before every fight gonna have a save. Especially when it gets in the late game for the dinosaurs. Where like, this dinosaur has had 100 fights, right? And then they finally die. We reload the save and put the dinosaur in one of these booths. And that's where they will stay forever and always to be historically remembered as one of the 30 legends or whatever. We could do 50. We could delete some stuff and put it down here and have like 50, right? If we wanted to. But we'll see. Yeah, it's panicking again. So more than likely it's not gonna fight with you. 108, 49. Yeah, if a 137 is freaking out, it doesn't matter. Like, watch, observe. Like, they're not gonna fight. Good to know, good to know. You know what we could also do?
Transportation complete.
Who wants to, what's a fight? What's a dinosaur fight people want to see? Modified, unmodified? So what's the name for this little bastard? I do thank you for stopping by, Jazz. I do hope you enjoyed. Until next time, take care.
We are pleased to welcome
And have a good one.
Velociraptor to the park.
Smith. Okay. Smith exists. We're also gonna have to knock out. Hold on. Two,
Adding to the list.
1,
Understood.
3.
Task received.
2, 1, and 3. Tyrannosaurus 3. Smith.
Adding task.
Gonna sell all the Velociraptors over here because these are non-fighting ones. These are basically just placeholder ones. What are we thinking? Can we have a Velociraptor go up against a Pachycephalosaurus? So let's find out. $97.81. Can we have a Velociraptor go up against a... There's no way. Right? Do we even, like... No, lifespan's the only one we could do. The most attack we could get is... Then again, we could do something really silly, possibly. This is dumb. This is legitimately dumb. If this will work. I don't think it will, though. A Gallimimus. 74 attack, 21 defense. A regular Deinonychus. And maybe a regular Velociraptor just to see. $60 and $16. What's the Gallimimus at? I mean, it has more attack and more defense, but weird. This is weird. I'm doing weird shit now. Doing weird shit now. That was quick. Now we get to knock out and move Smith. Or I should say sell Velociraptor 7. We probably should just keep Velociraptor 7 around. But whatever. First of all, sell,
Heading to collect the
sell,
asset. En route
and
to
sell.
the asset requiring collection.
Sell the Ceratosaurus number 3.
Collecting asset.
Move Smith over to the other Velociraptors. Make sure this is the Velociraptors this is.
En route.
So we have 3 genetically altered and modified Velociraptors we can play with, which is phenomenal. And now we're gonna see what kind of weirdness we can Pachycephalosaurus 9781. We're gonna send the Gallimimus out first, and the Deinonychus out first. What a weird one I'm doing. There's no way, right? There's no way this thing can fight. It's just gonna get killed, right?
Progress.
There's a part of me that hopes it will be able to fight. Like, honestly, truly, there is a part of me that's like, come on, it's got to be able to fight, right? It's got to be able to produce some type of a combat thing. I'm pretty sure a Stiggy Moloch. Don't know about this one. Chunkingosaurus. Still waiting for these ones to pop out because we want to make sure that we actually get a good experiment with this. And after this experiment, I'm possibly going to switch to a different game. I do not know. I do not know. Better wrap up early because I'm fucking tired today. I don't know why I'm so tired, but I am. Oh, shit. I probably should increase incubation speed. This will make it go by a little bit faster. So let's see what the Deinonychus does, if it kills the Gallimimus outright or actually puts up a fight. Or it has to deal with a fight against the Gallimimus. Whatever.
We are pleased to welcome the Deinonychus to the park.
He's hunting the Gallimimus. So this is gonna tell me... Yeah. Alright, that's good to know. I figured that's exactly what was gonna happen. Now what about with the Pachycephalosaurus? This has gotta be a different situation, right? So, animals that are obviously, like, it's obvious they're not gonna fight back. That's a shame.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Pachycephalosaurus to the park.
That would have been cool to see the Gallimimus like dodge out of the way and kick it or some shit, but no. So let me follow you and see what you decide to do, Mr. Pachycephalosaurus. You might end up dead regardless, but you do have a high attack and high defense, so... There we go. Velociraptor. Going up against the Pachycephalosaurus. He is fucking that up. What's the kill animation for it? Okay. Alright. Good to know. Good to know. All right, so we can make Pachysauruses fight. Oh god, this is gonna be annoying. So we're probably gonna turn off social need for the most part. Just maybe we'll see. Because we need to get herbivores ready, and the only problem with herbivores is some of them have stringent social and population needs. Like the Ankylosaurus will get upset if there's too many other dinosaurs around. Stegosaurus need 5 Stegosauruses in the same territory, so on and so forth. I could separate it by quite a bit if I need to. Because I want there to be the chance for dinosaur, like a T-Rex, to fight a T-Rex. You know what I mean? But the thing is, if I adjust, that's what I can do. I can actually just turn off and on the population need as necessary. The Pachysaurusaurus is actually kicking the ass of the Deinonychus too, isn't it? Lost to 0 health once again. So it looks like if the defense outweighs the attack of a dinosaur, they will take no damage. Right? Because this dinosaur has 42 attack, this one has 81 defense. That means that if the defense is high enough, another dinosaur won't be able to touch it. Got that. Good to know. We're going to turn off social need. And we're going to be able to turn social need on when we need it to have certain fights occur. Right? Because... yeah, we're going to turn social need off. In the future, if we want to have like a T-Rex fight a T... Oh god, that'll get bad though, because I'd have to deal with so many dinosaurs, so I don't think we do turn social need off, just to prevent me from putting dinosaurs in with each other, like 3 Spinosauruses turn social need off. All of a sudden, you got Spinosauruses killing each other that you do not want to be killing each other. You know what I mean? We would just have to build them in certain enclosures. Remember how I said this is the VIP box? This may literally just be the carnivore box. I may literally just make water and carnivore feeders, now that I'm thinking about it. I went to such lengths too, and this is completely unnecessary. We'll see what I decide to do later down the line. We are gonna slap the other enclosure over here though to get ready on herbivores. Oh boy.
Asset requiring collection.
Setting additional task.
In all honesty, with the way that I've changed the settings and we don't need to have the needs met, it's probably better for something like this. Honestly, it probably really is better for something like this. I'll have to just delete all this, I guess, and then replace it and make something like this. This way we could literally have like T-Rexes, Spinosaurus, like we could have a lot of the same type of dinosaur. They're not going to be living in the best situation, but they don't need to be, because that's not what kind of park this is. This is for fights, man. We need to have the most room possible to make the most dinosaurs to get ready to fight each other, you know? I might even next Wednesday,
Heading to pick up the asset.
establish more of a proper scenario, you know what I mean? The more I think about it, the more I'm really tempted to delete this section here. Because we really did not need this. I mean, I'm okay with what I did, but this is not an actual park. This is a fight. This is a dinosaur death match. The needs of the dinosaurs are not something I am personally going to worry about. What that means is we need to knock out the Velociraptors, we need to knock out the Berserker, we need to knock out Pancarcio, and then basically sell or get rid of everybody else.
Confirming task. No problem. Confirmed. Task received.
TV and Smith. Oh shit. Oh, wrong thing. Hopefully that'll be enough water. If not, we'll just have to deal with that as is. Alright, that's fine with me. Berserker.
Asset collection request received.
And
Heading to collect the asset.
Velociraptors. So, alright.
Picking up asset. Asset in transit.
This is a weird one, but you know what? I'm okay with it.
Asset to be collected.
Closures, feeders.
Asset being transported.
Please. Thank you.
Asset transportation
crap.
in progress.
Oh, it's okay, I think. I hope. Please. Well, this is... I'm pretty sure we should be fine. They have no needs, so this is fine. But I went from, hey, let's keep things nice and humane, even though we're gonna have them kill each other, to, fuck it, it's a fight park. Let's make sure they get into enclosures that are literally just for the fights. Enough to be fed, be full on water, and that's that. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. I'm almost tempted to, like, do stuff like that, but this is fine. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. Doing platforms. That's kind of pretty cool.
Asset has been delivered. Asset has been transported. Confirming asset
This gives me
delivered.
more of a... More people can watch the fights than just in this area. There we go. That makes me happy. That makes me very satisfied. I'm pleased with that. Probably gonna wrap up for YouTube. Been playing this game for 5 hours. It's 1 a.m. I could probably go longer, but
Asset delivered.
you can probably tell I've gotten a lot quieter because I've gotten a lot tired. That was not exactly what I wanted, but whatever, it's fine. And they are... They're good. Yep, they're good. Oh, you need, fish. Not in the water. There you go. There you go. The least we can do is make sure they're proper. You know? Alright, I'm gonna make a badass dinosaur for me. That's the last thing I'm gonna do before I head on out. And exactly what is that badass dinosaur, you might be wondering? Well, it's an Indoraptor. It's an Indoraptor. An Indoraptor? An Indoraptor. Rainforest pattern. I want intuitive learning. I want skin toughness. I want tooth hardness. I want reaction speed. Actually, I want aggressive instead of tooth. I want strong muscle fibers. Tooth hardness. Increased bone density. Strong muscle fibers. And more increased bone, I think. We double up on aggressive. So we have... For intuitive learning, skin tougher, aggressive, reaction speed's quicker, the stronger muscle fibers, the teeth are harder, the bones are harder, the muscles are harder, and the blood's efficient. Or it's double aggressive. I think double aggressive I'm okay with. Either that or it would be bone density, but I'm more than okay with that. Indoraptor, this is gonna be mine. More than likely. I have no idea what I'm gonna be naming it. 203 122. Just for posterity's sake, let's see what it does against the T-Rex, and let's see what it will do against Spinosaurus, yeah? Actually, what if we have a first one aggressive, then we have the learning. Actually, we could have learning hair, harder teeth, better muscles. Wait. Oh, okay. I was worried that I was doing something different. Better bones. More aggressiveness and 200 104. The Spinosaurus should lose, but it's not that too different, you know? Not that far from being different. That the Indoraptor and the Tyrannosaurus Rex is a test to see just how well it can do. There's like a fight that just like this, like there's nothing that could really beat that Indoraptor. I don't think. Maybe this, maybe this, maybe this could produce a challenge. I look forward to something defeating the Indoraptor. Actually, we'll just let this run off. We'll make a Spinosaurus replacement, and go from there. I want to make sure that we actually have a little bit of a gap before we do another Spinosaurus. Alright, that's like the example of how these enclosures are. As long as these dinosaurs are well fed and satisfied, I'm okay, and they seem to be. They can get drinks. They can get food. That's awesome. Smith is looking good. B and T are looking good as well. Apparently, B is still the alpha with 108.40, even though Smith has 150 and 16 defense. See, here's the problem. I'm pretty sure Smith is not going to make it at all. I mean, we're going to experiment and see, but they are a glass cannon. You would do 110 damage. You would do 90 damage. Oh shit. Ugh. Crap. Tired. I could just release all the damn dinosaurs and have them take on the damn people. So we're gonna have a bunch of dinosaur threats. I'm just letting them, I'm releasing the hounds basically. I don't mind anymore. We're gonna see what happens. These are not ones that have been named. Nor are they really dinos I'm worried about. Already? Deinonychus and a Dilophosaurus are fighting. But yeah, because I am pretty much going to get rid of them like this. We might as well do it in the way that we're doing it right now. That was a mistake. Love the idea that I'm just releasing the dinosaurs now. I don't care. It's a... I wonder which ones are gonna get the most kills. Find out soon enough, though. Love how I'm seeing people run around. Have fun. But something like this, we'll have to be careful. We'll have to turn off dinosaurs fighting with each other whenever we do, like, versus the people. Like, on all-you-can-eat buffet thing. We'll have to turn off people. Well, that happened quick. Most of our problems are solving themselves, though. I didn't need to make any buffer zones. I didn't need to make any large enclosures like this. So this was a little bit of a waste, in all honesty, but you know what? I'm okay with it. If we wanted to have realistic stuff, we could have those settings set up that way, but I'm more than okay with not having that established. Well, the park clears out pretty fast. That person's dead. Let us reconnect some of these paths. There and over here, I believe there's another path we need to reconnect. Yep. And then this power to this power right there. That is a person that's been ate by eaten whole. I wonder if they like actually leave. Can we prevent them from leaving by doing that? Yeah, it looks like we can actually prevent them from leaving by getting rid of the thing. So we could keep them enclosed here. Yeah. This is hilarious. Yeah, we turn off dinosaur fighting and just have the dinosaurs do this kind of shit. And then when it's all said and done, after like 30 minutes, we can go, oh, this dinosaur killed, and like we make sure we mark off how many they killed to begin with, and then we go from there. There's no power because there's no path. In all honesty, this is fine. This doesn't matter. I'm just doing this to have like something going on in the background while I'm messing around with this stuff. Because now we know exactly what we want to have for, like, we'll have this enclosure there, knock them out, move them on over here, and go from there. Same for the herbivores. The herbivores I think we'll just throw out here without them having to have a need for certain things like food and all that. Plus, we could make more over here for them. Like, we could literally just make the I love how this is going to end up being the herbivore location, even though it's over here. The main reason that is to keep them separated, in all honesty. Oh boy. That's 12. This is 13. That's 1, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 4. Shit. Delete. Back. There we go. Okay, we should just use delete from now on. I'm fine with this because if I'm not mistaken, this is just exactly, yep. Yep, that's perfectly fine. We can just make sure we keep it equalized like this for the most part, and like keep things that will fight with each other away from each other. That works there. With the situation like this, do something like that. We still got people around? We do still have people around. Yeah, it looks like they literally cannot leave if you take away the paths, which is kind of hilarious. The animation information seems to be the same, unfortunately. How many herbivores do I need to enclose? Separated. Let's see. Well, what's 44 minus 13? 31. 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18. Okay, so we only need 18 herbivores, because the other ones I doubt will fight. 1, 2... These are going to be a little bit larger than the carnivore ones. What did I say it was? 18? Yeah, 18. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. 14. 15. 3 more. Two more. One more. No more. So that is going to be all the herbivore pens. We need to make sure we have the water for it, of course. Oh boy. Alright, that's fine with me, and then we gotta go for the enclosures, feeders. Kind of annoying to have them all separated, but I do not care. I'm probably gonna reorganize this one, right? Just to make it look a little bit better, because there are certain dinos that it'll make it look better if I do it differently. At least to me it will. It still would not be nearly enough of the size, but it will at least look more decent for the dinosaur. This is my personal opinion. That's really neither here nor there, and the video for YouTube is running long. I do apologize for the lack of commentation that I've been doing. But I am tired tonight for some reason. Well, that dinosaur seemed to teleport over here. Oh well. Gigantosaurus is glitched out. The Gigantosaurus is glitched out. It fell through the earth. Look at where the Gigantosaurus is. What the hell? Oh no. Okay, that works. This is, you know what? This is not fine. I do not like this at all. Need to knock him out again. I'll do it later. I'm tired. That was a fun glitch, though. Oh, shit. I know exactly why I'm still tired. I didn't have a thing of warm tea. Or why I'm so tired. I didn't have a thing of warm tea, and I didn't take a break like I normally do at around midnight. Oh, shit. We've learned a lot, though. For sure. Also, I'm okay. I'm more than okay with,
En route to pick up the asset.
with how this is going so far, or how this is gonna end up. Hopefully that doesn't stay there. Cause that would suck.
Setting additional task. Adding to the list. Confirming task. Understood.
Commencing asset transit.
Decaying. Okay, it'll take a while for it to decay, but it will decay eventually. Hopefully. Map. Dinosaur, go here. Go to Berserker. So... we just need 13 for the carnivores, 13 semi-decent enclosures for the carnivores, if that's what we really wanted to do. I mean, this is for herbivores. This is to have set up situations where we could have multiple, right? Eh. Yeah, we'll get this, like, the base kind of set up a little bit, but I don't think we're gonna stick with it. We just need to make sure we move the dead one. We gotta wait till it decays. Hopefully it decays relatively soon, because that's not something I anticipated having to deal with. I mean, I could ignore it. Not that big of a deal. Gonna sell all of them.
Acknowledging asset.
We know what
Heading
we're
to
looking
collect
for
the
now.
asset. Heading to pick up the asset. En route to collect the asset.
So, like I said, we'll probably just have like 13 semi-decent enclosures. Probably more than that. This is for herbivores. The herbivores, I'm not too concerned about fighting each other. It's the carnivores that will definitely fight each other without a social need. So, we sort of need to keep that. I kind of want to keep this as, like I said, the VIP enclosures. Then again, that's not really necessary, if we're being honest with ourselves.
Transit has commenced. Transportation underway. Commencing asset transit. Asset has been collected.
Yeah, we're gonna have it like, instead of one box, we'll have it like a 2x1 or something like that. That's not exactly what I wanted, but whatever. I'm kind of okay with this. A little bit, like, it's a little bit wonky, but you know what? It's fine. I'm fine with it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Two more. All right. This I'm more satisfied with, right? So we could do something like that, something like that, something like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Enclosures will have the... Please? Really? Not enough water? Alright, fine then. There, how about that? Does that make you satisfied, enclosures for fish feeders? We just need 2 of these, luckily, for now. And then... Alright, that's that done. Let us go to here. Let us add tasks. Let us knock out you, you, and you.
Acknowledged.
Hey, it decayed. Good. So, this is more inclined to what I am okay with. Because this, not so much. It's too small. It's too small. It dissatisfies me. We'll be able to expand and add more for, like, instead of having a T-Rex and T-Rex, we'll be able to be like, okay, let's make this for Spinosaurus, let's make an expansion for this, let's make another expansion for that, so on and so forth. This is going to be one of the longer running videos that I've done, and it's probably tapered off because I haven't been talking as much because I'm like zoned out right now and I'm just playing the game instead of communicating, and I do apologize for that once again, but it's just something that happens sometimes, especially when you're tired and you're like, all right, I'm ready to go to bed and I just want to finish this last thing. I'm making sure before I do that they're all situated and set up and knocked out. So let's make sure we move the T-Rex over to the T-Rex pen, which that's the... You can go there. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Oh well, not that big of a deal. T-Rex. Sure. Velociraptor.
Picking up
Sure.
asset. Collecting asset. Asset collection request received.
Alright, now that that's dealt with, we could actually delete the rest of these.
Transportation underway.
And then get rid of the pond. Or ponds, I should say. And then we could make duplicates for other T-Rexes, other Spinosauruses, other Allosauruses, other stuff like that. And again, we really don't actually need to do it to that level, because if I'm not mistaken, something like an Allosaurus is okay with multiples of itself, right? Nope, only one. Two, we could do 2 Baryonyxes together, 2 Carnotosauruses, 3 Ceratosauruses, 8 Deinonychuses, 12 Dilophosaurus. Alright. 2 Gigantosauruses, 1 and 1 for the Indoraptor and the Indominus Rex, respectively. 2 Mechacanthosauruses, 2 Spinosauruses, a T-Rex, and 6 Velociraptors. So we're actually decent. Like, we don't need this many enclosures for that many different dinosaurs. Alright? Any other little particles I miss? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we're good to go. So, not exactly the best situation we find ourselves in, but now that I have this set up, I love how we're at 0 stars right now. Because I let so many people get killed. That's hilarious to me. Anyways, that was fun. I had a blast. I might end stream tonight. It's the earliest I've ended stream in a while, but I'm fucking tired tonight. I don't know why. Oh, I think it's because I'm actually getting my sleep schedule straightened out. And I woke up at my normal time. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna step away for a moment at the very least and get some tea. And when I come back, we'll see where we're at. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, I do thank you for stopping by, and I do hope you enjoyed State of the Kingdom. Until next time, take care, and have a good one. Bye-bye!